Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkless Inspiration, your daily pop of positivity. Happy Memorial Day for everybody out there. I'm really excited. I have just connected. Every once in a while I find a new reader on YouTube and it really just vibes with my energy and the kind of like directive of my channel and how I feel about tarot and inspiring other people and infusing it with, psychology. And I don't feel like anybody honestly needs to be like a licensed therapist to have good sound reasoning when it comes to like cause and effect and what we say and how it makes us feel. And most importantly, thought. I love all the teachings of Abraham Hicks, and I ran across one of her decks this morning and it really made me think, we never help other people when we allow ourselves to be sounding boards for their complaints. Seeing them as we know they want to be is the most valuable thing we can do for them. Not where they're subsisting in, heavy energy or doubt or fear or complaining. So when we're able to think about a person and feel good at the same time, when we love others without worry, we are an advantage to them. So when we expect others to succeed, then and really only then is our association with them to their advantage. So I feel like for a lot of light workers, this is important, and a lot of life coaches, that we have a healthy detachment, especially if we have clients that have a lot of angst and worry. And sometimes we have to step back from that so we can have that healthy detachment, see them in their most successful life, realize when we are allowing anybody in our personal field, in our professional field, to just constantly vent and complain about life or feel sorry for the state of the world or themselves, because it's not healthy for them, because it's very easy for us to turn on to that channel, right? Where we're like, oh, let's vent and complain. But under all the conditions, we have the power to find thoughts that are slightly better or slightly worse, right? When we consistently choose the slightly better, the law of attraction brings steady improvements to our experiences. I definitely have to apply this first thing when I wake up, as our mind, starts to combat our intuition that, oh, all is well, we can relax and take it easy. We're like, but I need to do this and I need to do that. And we get the regular hurry, influx of the 3D, but to sit back and go, well, you know what? Let me see what is going to make me feel good. What is that thought that's going to make me feel good? Right away, it can be the simplest thing. I'm going to have a lovely cup of coffee, a cup of tea, see my pet, see my family, have a funny discussion. What fun things can happen today? What can I create? All of that. And then we let go of all this discord, and we can refocus our thoughts, and we'll see these subtle stages of change that bring bigger and bigger positive results. So I just wanted to pull out and like get a kind of an anchor of what this read should be about today. And I thought, I love focusing on our houses, because oftentimes in our houses, we are inundated with certain different ideas, theories. We want to acclimate to certain things, but most importantly, we want to grow and switch that channel to a positive vibration. So let's talk about intimacy in our 8th house. This is investments, this is intensity, this is contract, sex, eroticism, capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, all of this energy. So let's talk about that right now, because I have a lot of people say to me too, am I obsessing over this? Am I fixated on this? And if something keeps coming into our realm of thought, there's a reason for it. A person, right? An energy, a connection. One sec. My cat is trying to climb on my lap and on top of everything like nobody's business. So what I'm going to do within this is pull 2 cards that can direct us. Ooh, I'm loving this. We got Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So again, this is us taking control of our thoughts, right? What do we want to think about it, and what's going to enhance our day by thinking about it? Mine usually starts with a creative process, like, ooh, if I think of who I'm going to connect with that helps my energy, my vibration go up. Usually it does start with something like on TikTok, cards, IG, that gets my creative juices flowing. And then I get excited about life, especially if it's been raining and I can't go outside. I realize I have a whole plethora of things that surround me. If you have paper and pen, there you go. There's your start of your creative process. What ideas have you been mulling around? Could it have to do something to do with a writing process? Whatever your process is, whatever enchants you and lifts you and makes you feel good about that day. Because with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you guys, a lot of you, a great many are right on the precipice of that super noble life enhancing idea that's going to bring not only profits monetarily, but also spiritually and creatively. When I feel my happiest is usually when I'm cruising around, either like laughing with my family, doing something fun, but also in a creative process where I think of something that I haven't done before, a new way of doing something, a smoother way, a calmer way that's very high vibrational. I love making jewelry. And if I can combine that with like a really great Celtic Visions musical channel, and because music definitely is a conduit for higher vibration for me, whatever it is, start experimenting, you guys. Like, say, what is going to bring me that idea? Should I start looking at Pinterest? Has a lot of awesome, very like mystical qualities that bring me a lot of answers. Like, I'll go on color grids and all of a sudden I'll see these beautiful words that are beneath the, oh my God, on this channel that I'm watching right now, that is it is actually Tim Janis's Celtic Visions, and weirdly enough, I know him, so this is kind of crazy, and I know him through two beautiful souls, his brother and his sister-in-law, and they are they have been long time friends. We kind of pop in and out of each other's lives, and Elizabeth Janis and Peter Janis are just two of the most loving, caring people, and their brother and brother-in-law is a musician and conductor, and he makes really beautiful stuff. But on his video that's playing in the background for me, there was a porcupine walking through the forest, and he had all these mushrooms that stuck on his quills, and he had all these funny mushrooms, and it just reminded me of like toasting a marshmallow, but toasting mushrooms on like porcupine quills. But that's what I mean, these strangely inspired thoughts that come through whatever, videos, songs. But like I was saying, Pinterest has these lovely color grids where they just have these very floral, ethereal names. It could be anything, smoking on glass or whatever it is, with these color codes that have all these blues and grays, like some of the just beautiful enriched palette names. Like, I love looking at that. That gives me ideas for jewelry and beads and color codes I want to use. Oftentimes it's a vibration of music. Like, I'm loving Rick Astley so much lately that I Have Angels on My Side is one of my favorite, most inspired songs that I listen to all the time now. It just brings my spirit up, and it reminds me that at any time we can have a fantastic idea. At any given moment we can just spring forth with this new creative process. It's always available, but let's check our vibe, and let's check where our head is at, and let's check where our heart is. And also, what do we think we're capable over, right? Because again, we have the power to change these thoughts. And by responding to a thought, real or imagined, current or remembered, whatever evidence we see is a manifest. It's something that we can manifest. It's an indicator of a thought that we can heighten and bring into fruition and have it be real. Do you think your house started off looking the way it does, decorated? No, it was an idea. It was a premise. It was, that kind of like Ghost in the Mist, but I would like these colors. I would like this. Your plants, you ever just walk by? And comment down below if you've done this in the last few days, because I'm constantly doing this now that it is spring, summertime. You just walk by a bouquet or a plant and you're like, I have to have that in my life. That one inspirational, joyous, tangible object, whatever it is. Surround yourself with beauty. Surround yourself with, gorgeous music, fresh flowers. Plan a really nice meal on nice plates, a walk in the forest, something that's earthy and grounded next to you. Like, I love having natural wood next to me. Like, I have a couple really cool things made out of wood. I like that earthiness of it. A crystal. I constantly have crystals and orbs and silver and materials close by to inspire and lift. So whatever it is, just start to write things down. What right now at this moment, like, what would make me just have this spark of joy? What would make me have this spark of creativity? What would lift my vibration? Could be anything. Could be what you're doing right now, listening to me, moving towards things that ignite and excite you towards your path, right? Because oftentimes we can go on that old carousel, like, oh, I have to do this, take out the garbage, and we can feel mundane and heavy. And let's not do that. Let's lift ourselves out of that and be in like this kind of like silver lake of possibility. Like, every time we reach in, we can pull out some magic. We're able to do that for ourselves every single day through our thought process. So let's start monitoring our process, right? What are we thinking about? And are the majority of those thoughts uplifting and inspiring? Are they victim mentality? Are they heavy? Are they over, like trying to produce too much and trying to reach too far and they overwhelm us? Again, that monkey mind. Let's slow it all down. Let's pace ourselves. We're not in any hurry. Life is, this enriching process that we're not meant to go at a full throttle sprint through. We're meant to meander and saunter and smell those flowers and relax into it and enjoy it. It's like when we're at the ocean and we just want to smell the salt and listen to the waves. It's very soothing, right? So reach for soothing energy that's going to put you in a good headspace to create both of this authentic, loving, self-honoring, authentic energy, so these good ideas can come in, and then you'll naturally be inclined to do this. Reach for that elevates you and makes you feel good and makes you feel on top of things and relaxed as well. So love and light, you guys. That's your daily pop. I'm going to go upload for you.